up, guys? It's Kendra and Dustin, and we are back with another episode of Cherrywitched. Previously, we didn't get a new ending, which was frustrating. But I feel like we did learn some important information. Like, we kind of figured out how this game works, in a way. Kind of.
At least this first part.
Yeah. We also learned stuff about Cherry.
Yeah.
Like, how it seems like Cherry is definitely involved in the group, which, like, we kind of figured before. But it seems like she's probably one of the higher-ups, perhaps. I don't necessarily know if she's gonna be a serial murderer, though.
No,
Like, just because you're part of a gang doesn't mean that you're a serial killer.
I have to see.
Some gangs have standards. But yeah, I don't know. I'm rooting for our star-crossed lovers. But that's only if Cherry actually likes inquiry. If Cherry's just using inquiry as like an in, you know, to get information, then we need to shut that down. How dare you? But who knows? So, let's get into it. Is it new?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I think we could have hit load.
Oh yeah, because we saved, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so boop. Okay. So how does this work?
So it was definitely grumpy.
Okay. Should I read it all again?
Yeah, because it'll be, you know, the correct path.
Okay.
You know? So if anyone watches us for a walkthrough.
Right. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. Any grumpy customers lately? Oh, darling, you wouldn't believe it. Some people just don't know how to be polite. Just the other day, my little sis brought in one of her school friends. Little sister? I didn't know that Cherry had a little sister. More importantly, though, her sister may be the same age as the Lemon Witch. Could be possible that they know each other. I tried so hard to be nice, I really did. But this kid, she just had such a sour attitude. I know what you mean. Kids these days really ought to lighten up more. Exactly! Or at least don't give a worker just trying to do their job weird look and sass for no reason. A kid with a sour attitude. Okay. Do anything these past few weeks, or what school is your sister in?
What school is your sister in?
What school is your sister in? Oh! She got accepted into the lottery for the Incantation Academy not too long ago. Really now? That's funny. I live right by that school. Really? Well, then maybe I should visit you before picking her up someday. I'd like that quite a lot, actually. Lemon goes to that school. There's just too many coincidences. Did you hear what the Everlasting did yesterday? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
The Everlasting, of course.
The Everlasting, of course. Doesn't the Everlasting kind of sound like a British like gang, right?
A lot of this feels kind of British.
A little bit. Well, is that just because we associate witches with Harry Potter?
Maybe.
Maybe. Someone's like, that's not what we sound like. I'm sorry.
Depends how thick the accent is.
Yeah. So, did you hear what the Everlasting did yesterday? Huh? What did they do? Some jackass claimed to be with the Everlasting and tried robbing one of the council members. This wasn't true at all, actually. I just wanted to see if Cherry would have any sort of strange reaction. Call it a hunch, I suppose. Cherry, not failing to disappoint, looked like she was about to choke on her own drink. Really? You gotta be kidding! To do something like that? She took a deep breath in. That's just horrible. Awful. Did anyone get hurt? Thankfully, no. They imprisoned that sucker behind it, though. Cherry looked like she was about to say something, but quickly closed her mouth. I picked up on one thing about Cherry, that she wasn't much for hesitating. Something here is obviously wrong. Just talking to Cherry like this felt like the world's most casual interrogation.
This is different.
This is different. I was finding out a lot of things. Things that added up. Things that made me have more questions. Luckily, I have the time necessary to get a bit more information out of her.
Another thing that could be screaming British to us is just inquiry. Just gives off Sherlock Holmes vibes.
Kinda, yeah. Like the question mark pin thingy you got going on here. Sugar Pie, you haven't touched your slice yet. Is there something the matter? Cherry looked concerned. Shit. Can't have her catch on to me. I laughed it off, telling her I just enjoyed her company so much I'd forgotten to eat. Meanwhile, grabbing my fork to eat some good old pie. I took a bite, the cherry flavor filling my every senses. Very senses? Very senses. Is there something off about the pie? This doesn't taste like her. I just remembered one of the warnings! This doesn't taste like her normal pie. Did you try a new recipe out for your pies? You could say that. What is that? Sweeney Todd?
Oh, I thought you were referring to a different one of the warnings.
Wait, which one? Drugging?
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, okay. I was thinking Sweeney Todd.
It wouldn't taste like cherries if it was the other.
No.
Well, unless there's some weird magic
mixing
going
it in.
on.
Yeah, perhaps. Witches. Okay.
And I was thinking, yeah.
Drugging. That's a good point. That's a good point.
In the kidnapping.
Oh, you're right! Okay. I'm starting to feel strange. Dizzy, discombobulated even.
Does that mean at the end of the other ones where
we took it home? We just pass out on the couch. That's not too bad, right? Yeah. I mean, don't drug people. I want to make a legal stance here. I do not condone drugging people. No, I was beginning to grow drowsier and drowsier by the moment. You did it.
That sounds like a frying pan.
Did I get... Do you see what I'm seeing?
Someone's been dissected.
They look like a bat.
Bat, yeah.
Oh no. I like how the saw though is really cute. You gotta keep that aesthetic going.
And like on the box.
Branding! Are you an influencer? My head was pounding the second I regained consciousness. Before I could even try and get these old muscles to move, I realized I was tightly wrapped in some sort of rope. No. Could these be vines? Oh, vines.
Well, I mean, she's a plant witch.
I was gonna say cherries or trees.
Yeah, but I mean, she might. I don't know. I mean, strawberries don't necessarily grow on a vine either. They grow on bushes, don't they?
Yeah, but I mean, I figured it was just like a little, boop.
Yeah. And I mean, it said that their magic works best for their core,
right.
But they
true.
could,
use
do other
things. Yeah.
And maybe vines are, maybe there's a scale to it.
Yeah.
Since another plant is easier than
like a poison ivy kind of a thing. Like she's poison ivy, but she gets to use all plants. Yeah. Here we go. Aw, there you are. Turning my head, I was greeted by the face of my captor. My instinct was to use defensive magic, a simple blast of energy to push her away from me. Yet, the second I tried, nothing happened. Not even a speck of sparkles, dust, or any of that crap. What did you do to me? Aw, nothing serious, I promise. I just slipped something into your pie.
That face.
Never faced it before. How does she control her eye size like that? That's amazing. The fellas have been working on a magic blocker. They say it's even stronger than the ones you Council of Witches folk use. A pinch of that and a little bit of mild tranquilizer. I guess. And lots of sugar and cherries to hide it all. It makes it all up and ta-da! I have you right where I want you. Ooh. Should I save?
You should save here, because I think all the rest of the endings are based off of here, so we don't have to do the choices again.
What is this place, or are you gonna kill me? I feel like if they were gonna kill you fast, they would have already done it. So clearly she's holding on to us for some reason, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm tempted to go with what is this place, don't you think?
I don't know. Because I could also... we're probably going to have to choose a bunch of these ones.
Yeah. You'll let me know if I'm going down the good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go with what is this place. Just because I feel like she would have killed me. So it's kind of pointless to be like, are you going to kill me? What is this place? You're in a teeny tiny... You're in a little teeny tiny room I like to call the slice and dice room. Why? I know why. But don't worry, sweetie pie. There will be no slicing nor dicing here today. Then why bring me here? Well, you were getting real close to solving your case, you see? My friends have been keeping tabs on you. They were going to take care of you themselves, but, well... Does she think she likes me? How do I feel about this? I managed to convince them to have a little chat with you instead, to try to bring you to our side. What? You've always been my favorite customer, Inquiry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Being in my little friend group, it's necessary. It's a necessity for me. A life of chaos and torment with no end. It's just my fate in this world, I'm afraid. But you were always kind, always warm to me. Whenever you came in, that life I once had paused. Okay. I had to take a second to be like, I read that right. I was able to be a normal witch, just a cute little cafe owner flirting with a lovely lady, baking pies, making people smile. With you, I finally feel like I can live my life, the life of my dreams. Can't wait for you to come by only on your breaks anymore. I want you to be able to call this place your home. You could have just asked me to move in with you. You didn't need to kidnap me. I want to be able to call myself your wife one day. Wow, this is moving fast. I'll make you coffee every morning just the way you like it. I'll give you kisses every night. Together we can be the perfect picture. Together we can be the perfect picture-esque couple living a normal, happy life. That's all I want. It's hard to do an accent and talk sometimes. Because my mouth is like, drop the accent, say it correctly, or no.
Well, yeah, a couple of times remember when I was doing Reginald.
Yeah,
I would get stuck on a word.
I mean, I don't hate the idea of being in a relationship with you, but I feel like the way that you went about this is very bad, and the fact that you slice up people makes me rethink this whole relationship thing. Do you tie up and drug everyone you ask out on dates, Cherry Pie? Oh, seriously. No, you're the first, the only, my one and only. Okay. This girl has absolutely lost her mind. Look, I'm flattered, but there was a look of fear on her eyes before I could even finish my sentence. Her eyes began twitching as I took my next breath. I really should be careful with my words here. I'm sure you're wonderful, but your workplace and my workplace, it's just a clash. It clashes a lot, you know? Look, just let me out of here and we can chat about this more. I'm sure you'll find that they don't clash as much as you think. For an organization that claims to care so much about life, nothing really has been done until your little inventor witch friend went missing. Inventor? Wait, is that why I thought we were investigating because kids were...
Well, we were investigating a bunch of disappearances, suspected murders.
What about that spider witch? The lily pad witch? No one cared that they disappeared. Not one of you has sent out to look for them. The Council of Witches only care about those with specialties they deem important. If you find the others along the way, it's just a bonus. I want to say y'all, if I'm gonna go southern. Y'all are just as indifferent to death of the others as I am. Ringing noise could be heard from the other room. Ah, another customer is here. I'll be back shortly, okay, my darling? You have more time to think it all over. Cherry Pie skipped out the door. A click noise behind her indicated she had locked it shut. Using the opportunity placed in front of me, I started to try to bend and break the vines, holding my wrists captive. Twisting them off was a struggle, I'll admit, but nothing I haven't dealt with before. Once my hands were freed, my next move was to cut the rest of the vines off using the knife in my... Damn it. Cherry took all of my belongings out of my pockets. My communicator was in there along with my other tools. So much for being able to call for help. And I'll have to find where she put them before I'm able to make my escape. Awkwardly wiggling out of the rest of the vines, I was able to get a better look at the room. It was truly an eerie sight. There must be something in here that could help unlock the door. Ooh. Well, that is where we're going to end today's episode. 1, I need to work on my accent just a little bit more. It was coming and going! It was coming and going, but I think once it was there, it was pretty solid. Maybe. I don't know. So if you're Southern and you're watching this, I'm sorry. But anyway, oh my gosh, we have I take back everything I said at the beginning of this episode. I thought that maybe she would be like the boss, and then like not be directly involved with the whole murder thing, but her emblem's on the saw. I think that's pretty clear that she's the one doing that. What did she call it? Slicing and dicing? Ew. Also, why? Well, I guess we know why.
I mean, yeah. They need...
But why do they need the parts?
They're named the Everlasting.
Yes, I know. I figured from the name.
And so they need the energy from the other witches to put on their...
So they're a gang of serial killers.
Basically.
Terrifying.
They're kind of a gang of vampires.
I guess. So it's a little funny that it looks like they got a bat witch.
Yeah.
A little bit. I don't understand though. Do they have to eat the person, I'm guessing?
I'm guessing.
I'm guessing that's where the cannibalism comes into play.
Yeah.
Okay. Ew. I guess though that makes sense because if it's like a Like how you eat food for subsistence, it would be kind of like that, right?
Well, like
replenishing your
they're
magic.
like the old vampires, the ones that didn't just suck blood.
Well, vampires used to eat people?
Some of them.
Oh, I thought that was just a zombie thing. Huh. Interesting. I did not know that.
Well, I mean, it's
blood.
Our modern interpretation of vampires is based off of Bram Stoker and Dracula.
Yeah, I just didn't realize they ate people. I thought they
Sometimes
just drained them
depends.
of the blood.
Like I said, depends on the region. And when he created Dracula, he accumulated a bunch of different versions of vampires.
Because I thought it was based off of Vlad the Impaler, and he supposedly drank
Well, that's
the
where the
blood
name
of...
comes from.
Okay.
I mean, Vlad just impaled people.
Right, but
and
people were like, he drank the blood.
Sometimes he took his meals out there, and sometimes people would but it's like was that just a thing to be scary?
Right.
Because it was him versus the Ottoman Empire,
right.
and so
that's a lot. That's a lot.
If you can be scary, sometimes it'll keep the bigger empire away from you.
Anyway, tangent. But yeah, so I mean, I feel like that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Quicker than the other game.
Sort of.
Yeah, because there were more choices to the build-up, and then it would escalate, and then it was like, this was, you basically made a decision down one of the paths. Now you're in it. So it's gonna be interesting because you said there's 6 endings altogether, or 5? 6?
6.
So there's gonna be 5 other things that we can get just from this one.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. That just seems like we're in it, but
yeah,
maybe we'll
and
die
this is
times.
the in it because all the other choice. There's no other combination of choices for the parts that we've played that doesn't. That it's either the to-go ending or
right. That's what I mean. So I wonder if we just die right away if we ask about being killed. I know, but don't worry.
I don't think so. I think she
loves us too much.
Yeah.
I don't know if love is the correct word.
Obsessed.
Yeah, it's not love.
She's obsessed with the feeling that she gets with us because we treat her like just a normal person.
Is it bad that I low-key am like, you could leave. I could fix you.
Probably. I mean,
in real life, I wouldn't. But I'm just saying, I'm like, when she was like, he reminds me of the life I wish I had. I was like, you could leave.
I mean, maybe if we arrest her, she goes through some therapy.
She murdered people. I don't necessarily.
Yeah, but you could go to the prison and visit her.
Oh, well, that's true. Prison girlfriend. But yeah, I'm very interested to see what
Not saying, just let her off
no,
without
you
punishment.
So many rule breakage laws were broken. Anyway, but yeah.
Maybe you do some of that mob thing where, maybe she gets a lesser sentence for turning in the rest of them.
Maybe.
But we'll have to know how, if she's just like, the hitman sort of situation.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then,
I'm interested. I hope we get introduced to other characters in this game.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
I'm excited for that. Hopefully we do. Because, she still has a sister. I'm like, is her sister in on it? I have so many questions. So, don't worry, though. We are going to go back and, of course, get all the endings because I have to know. And so do you guys. I know you. Yes, you do. You're just like me. You curious people, you. So don't worry. Look forward to that. But in the meantime, if you want to try your hand at playing the game and maybe, running ahead and getting all the endings, it's totally fine. There's a link in the description below. Obviously. There's a link in the description below. Check it out. Go show the creator some love. It is by SmileStrawbunny. I always want to say SmileStrawbunny. Click the link. Check them out. Support them. They're great. Absolutely love all their games. If this is something that you are interested in, then I have news for you. We have more games that we have played by them. How many is it now? 4?
I think so.
This is the 4th game?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, we have those available on our YouTube, which I'm guessing you're on. Check them out. The universe is great. Spin-off? Prequel. I don't know what to call it. Available right now is Cherrywitched. I don't really know if this is first or not. But check that
Well,
out.
as I said, it just said in the universe.
Yeah, we also have From the Sun to the Moon and Don't Let It Out by SmileStrawbunny. Though those ones are not related, but still good.
I mean, before she called her sister Lottie, I was halfway like, oh, it's Strawberry.
I thought that
sister.
too. Even with the vines, I was kind of like, Strawberry?
But I don't know
doesn't
how
make
you
sense.
get Lottie from Strawberry.
No, and I don't think it makes sense because
Unless she gets renamed,
if you
or she
haven't-
becomes a full witch.
if you should watch Cherrywitched, because like if I don't think based off of what Strawberry talks about in that game, it sounds like she has a sister, let alone somebody that she could come visit. I feel like she would have mentioned that.
Unless she's being punished for her sister.
That would be so messed up. I don't know. Anyway, we can speculate all we want. If you're interested in coming and talking to us about that, you can always come and visit us live on Twitch, where we stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We don't stream this game. We stream other games. If you're curious about them, we have them over on our YouTube channel, so you can always watch those before you come, or to pick what days you want to come. But feel free to come say hi, talk game theory, whatever you feel like doing. Just no spoilers, obviously, for any of the games we're currently playing. But if live streaming's not your thing, don't worry, you could just stay on YouTube where you are. And like I said, check out the other games we mentioned, or check out the other games by other creators. We have a ton of cute yet creepy games available. You can get a little sneak peek before you hop into a series by either watching our TikToks, going to our YouTube shorts, or going over to our Instagram Reels. We got options. But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Sweet. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you feel like doing. We will appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!